Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing another tag for you today. I've been tagged a lot recently to do a lot of tags and I'm trying to keep up as much as possible. And this is the beautiful covers tag, and it was started by Jason at the Heavy Blanks, and I was very kindly tagged by Sue Morrow. So yeah, this was a tough tag because I love so many covers, so trying to narrow it down was tough. But I've tried my best. I've got all the questions typed up so I don't miss any or forget any. So here we go. 1. Choose 5 of the most beautiful books in your collection. So I chose Shadowlands by Kate Bryan. I love this cover. When I hauled it, I was a little bit obsessed with the cover. It's truly, truly beautiful. And it's one of those velvet buttery ones, so it even feels beautiful. It has wonderful teal end papers, which I don't think you can see very well. It's just a really, really gorgeous book, one of my all-time favourite covers. Then I have Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. When this first came out and I first saw it on Goodreads, this cover didn't actually draw me in any way, but then when I actually ordered it and it arrived, I loved it. I love the font really, and that it's in like shiny pink. Yeah, I love that. I just love the colour and the water effect that it has on it. I really, really like it. Then I have Ruby Red by Kirsten Gear. I really don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is stunning, absolutely stunning. I love like the cameo effect of the girl, and then this swirly pattern around it with the rubies in, and the clock there, which is relevant because it's about a girl that can time travel. So I love this like floral pattern, love it. And it goes on to book 2, Sapphire Blue, as well. They're one of the most stunning books to have together on the shelf. They look really, really beautiful together. So yeah, I thought I'd show you book 2 as well, because you know it's equally as beautiful. Then I love the cover to Halo by Alexandra Adornetto. I love that the couple are in silhouette and the only burst of colour you have is from the sun between them. I think it's really, well, just stunning to look at. And her wings there. The whole trilogy for this is gorgeous, so I thought I'd show you those as well, because you know this is probably my least favourite of the trilogy. But book 3 is probably my favourite. I probably like it more than the cover for Halo, and that's Heaven. I love this indigo colour. I love that she's falling and his arms are up and it creates this heart in the sun. I think that's like an ingenious design. I love that. Then I also love Die For Me by Amy Plum. Again with this sort of swirly floral pattern. That seems to be a theme in the covers that I like. It is a girl on the cover in a dress, which we know I don't love 100% all the time, but this cover is so pretty that you can't not love it. And again, I probably love book 2 even more, and book 3 even more than that. So yeah, I did cheat by choosing a few series, but you know, you can't mention this cover without really mentioning the others because they have got a theme going on there. So yeah, definitely love those. 2. Choose a beautiful book that features your most favourite colour. Now, my most favourite colour is green. I could have chosen quite a few covers for this, but I did just choose the one, and in the end I chose The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. It's a very sort of subtle green because they're underwater, it's quite murky, so it's quite dark. But this is another one of my all-time favourite covers, and if this question wasn't on here, it would probably have been in my 5 choice thing. I'm a sucker for like couples on covers, like really cutesy romantic covers. I'm a sucker for them. I am. And I love like the pose of this, and that they're underwater, and I love the font. I love that you have to catch it in the right light to even be able to see the font. Love it. 3, choose a book that features your least favourite colour. This was hard because I don't really consider myself to have a least favourite colour. I don't really look at a colour and think, oh my god, I hate that. Not really. I would have chosen probably yellow, but there wasn't really one for it. So in the end I went for red. And I have the Book of Lost Things by John Connolly. So you have like the tree, and it has these sort of eerie things hanging on it, and there's some keys and what looks like a goblin, and it's a really, really cool, well designed book, I think, but I'm not a fan of the red. If it was a different colour, I think I would like it more. Like I love the cover anyway, obviously that's why it's in the beautiful covers tag, but I think if it was on a different colour I would like it that a little bit more. There's that. 4, choose your favourite cover of a classic. I chose Oz the Complete Collection Volume 1 by Frank Baum. I'm not sure how you even say his name. But I love this. I love all the covers for these bind-ups of the Wizard of Oz, but yeah, it's fine. They're gorgeous. I love that. I love the colours of the hot air balloon. That. 5, choose your favourite cover of a children's book. I was so torn with this, so torn, but in the end I went for Professor Gargle. This isn't really beautiful, but I do think that it's an awesome cover, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, how can you really call a gargoyle beautiful? But the fact that it's lenticular and that it changes from the man to the thing, I think it's the absolute perfect children's or middle grade book. I think kids would love it. You have to take that into account as it's aimed at children. I think, you know, kids would die for this cover. It's fabulous, and the whole design of it is amazing. You know, the end papers are beautiful. It's a beautifully designed book that I thought, you know, needed to be in here. 6, do you often buy books solely based on a beautiful cover? I wouldn't say that I buy books solely on the cover. I have to read the blurb, because you can have really, really beautiful covers that they're in a genre that don't appeal to me. So basically, if I'm on Goodreads or Amazon, the first thing you see is the cover, and if it draws my attention and I read the blurb, and then it, you know, yes, that's a me book, then I'll buy it. But I wouldn't say I solely buy books based on the cover, because there are beautiful covers out there that are on books that I just wouldn't read. They're not my thing. So I wouldn't say that I ever truly buy a book just based on the cover. 7, out of every book that you own, which book best exemplifies your idea of a beautiful cover? I would say that it would be Ruby Red, which I showed you before, or Sapphire Blue, just because they're so elegant. That's the best way I think I can describe them, is they just, I don't even know. I just don't even know. They just scream gorgeous at me, and like, aren't I the perfect book cover? They just scream that to me. So yeah, these covers with these repeating patterns, I would say probably best exemplify my idea of a perfect cover. Either that, or like I said, my love of cute romantic couples on covers. That too is probably my like runner-up. Is something like this or this. They're kind of, I just love these. They're a guilty pleasure thing, you know. I just love cutesy covers. I just do. So sue me, you know. I love them. So that was the beautiful covers tag. Thank you, Sue, for tagging me. I had great fun scouring through my bookshelves and trying to narrow this down so that it wasn't like an hour video just going, oh, isn't this cover great? Oh, isn't this cover great? Because that's what I would have done. So once again, thanks for tagging me. Thank you guys for watching, and happy reading.